Okay, so we start with the topic lines. We have learned that there's 3 types of lines: vertical, horizontal, diagonal. You should know how to label them and how to draw them. We learned this last semester. Okay, so now in this lesson, there's so many things you need to know. A lot of vocabulary, a lot of pictures. You have to know them. There is no question about it. So the first kind of line is called the perpendicular line. This is the symbol. So sometimes you will see this and they will not remind you it's perpendicular. When you see this symbol, you should know the line is perpendicular. Now, what does it mean for lines to be perpendicular? One very important thing is they have to be straight. They have to be straight. They can either be vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. They are straight lines, okay? They cannot be curvy or wavy, straight, okay? Also, second important thing, when they meet, that means they have to meet. According to this picture, you see these 2 lines are meeting. So when they meet, what does it mean to meet? When they intersect. This is the correct math term. You have to say intersect. Not insect, intersect. And what does intersect mean? It means to meet or to cross. So when these straight lines, first of all, they have to be 2 straight lines. 2, not more than 2. Well, yeah, well, you can have 3. Anyway, the lines have to be straight, and when they meet, they have to make a 90-degree angle. They cannot make any other angle. It has to be 90. If it is not 90, then they are not perpendicular. Okay? So, what is another name for a 90-degree angle? A right angle. Now, I have drawn you pictures of how they can come. They can come like this, like your X and Y axis. X and Y axis, when they cross each other here at the point of origin, this angle formed by this line and this line is 90 degree. Here, when you have the lines crossing and they make 4 equal angles, and you see this box, the minute you see this box, this is the sign for 90 degree. This box means 90 degree. You should know that. So if you see this box, it means these 2 lines are perpendicular. This line is perpendicular to this line. Okay? It can also be upside down. It doesn't matter. Let's draw another one where there is 3 lines so that you see. Like that. So this is 90 degree, 90 degree. When you're drawing lines, put your arrows. 90 degree, 90 degree. So if the picture comes like this, then this line is perpendicular to this line. Sorry, this line is perpendicular to this line, and this line is also perpendicular to this line. So let me label A, let me label this B, and let me label this C. So A and C are perpendicular, A and B are perpendicular, okay? Because for you to be perpendicular, you have to touch each other, okay? Now, in real world example, where do I see perpendicular lines? At the corner of any rectangular prism. In your room or in the classroom, the 4 corners on each wall, those 4 corners are perpendicular, okay? When the 2 walls meet in the classroom, where your 2 walls meet in that corner, that long corner from the floor to the ceiling, that angle is perpendicular, okay? The corner of your blue book or your math book, this corner right here, see, this side meets this side over here, this angle is 90 degrees. So the corner of any book is perpendicular because the length and the width of your book, because the length and the width of your book make a 90-degree angle when they meet over here. Okay? So that is perpendicular. Also, the corner of any square or rectangular object, the corner of the TV, the corner of a tile, as long as it is a square or rectangle. These are key words you should know, okay? Or your window or the door, anything that is square or rectangle. So those corners are perpendicular. Your other line that you need to know is parallel lines. This is the symbol. It looks like 11 because the lines will never meet. So you'll draw them this way. They have to be drawn vertically, not horizontal. The symbol for parallel lines is a vertical 2 lines like that. Now, 2 or more straight lines that will never meet, that will never intersect, that will never meet, that will never cross, that will never touch. That's what parallel lines are. First of all, they have to be equidistant. Equidistance means the distance from here to here should be the same all the way through the 2 lines, okay? So, there are 2 or more straight lines that will never intersect. They will never meet. Intersect is another word for meet or cross or touch. Okay? Parallel lines can come like any of this picture. So these are diagonal parallel lines. These are horizontal parallel lines. These ones are diagonal. You can draw vertical ones like this, straight. You have to use a ruler. Don't do what I'm doing. Use a ruler. So, they can come 3. They have to be 2 or more. For you to be parallel, you have to be 2 or more. Okay? And look, even in the word parallel, you see the 2 L's make the parallel symbol. So this is how you know. Okay? The opposite sides of your rectangle. Now, this side is parallel to this side. You see the symbols? They look the same. This side is parallel to this side. I cannot say this side is parallel to this side because they are meeting. Parallel lines don't meet. And I am differentiating to show you that this one is parallel to this one. So I have to use a different set of arrows compared to this one. Okay? This is parallel to this side. Now, this shape here is a square. This is the sign for square. All the 4 sides are the same. But just like in a rectangle, the opposite sides are parallel. So you cannot use the same sign just because the sides are the same. Different signs for each side. So opposite sides, same arrow. See? Like that. This is a rhombus. Same thing. Over there, like that. You have to notice this, okay?